Okay everyone, I'm back, and what I have mixed up here is I forgot. Oh yeah, titanium white with Naples yellow. This is just plain yellow. This is burnt sienna, the transparent one, orange, and we have burnt umber. That's what we're gonna pour with, because I'd like to create something a little that looks like this, because I love this so much. Yes. Okay. We're gonna layer the paint in the cup like we always do, but this time I'm gonna do a lot of that. The light one, I want it to be in between every layer because I think that'll look good. So in between every color I'm putting the titanium white and Naples yellow. And the dark one, we want a lot of dark because I think that'll really add to the picture. And a little bit more of the yellow, tiny little bit, and then these. Ooh, that's a lot of paint, as you can see. Now I'm going to do a little swiggle through the paint just to make sure that I'm going to get some color straight away. Now, oops, okay, here we go. And here's where I get really quiet because of that I go all zen when I do this. And I wasn't really planning on pouring it like this, but I guess stuff happens, right? We'll just stop right there. Okie dokie. Because I want a lot of that background color. Don't want too much of this. So I filled up the bottle with a little bit more fluid paint, as you can see. There we go. And I have to turn it around to really get to all the places that I want to put this on. And I'm going to let it come down a little bit. Oops, and I'm sort of get little spatters on there, and we don't really want that. So let's see what we got. Now that is pretty, but we also want it to go over everything, so we'll have to just let it rest for a little bit. Then make it come back down, go over this side, make it go back up. Okay, wow, that's kind of nice. I do like it, but I need more paint, as you can see. So I'm going to make sure I got a lot of paint. And I am going to manipulate it later on when it's totally covered. But this you can't really do it really fast because you have to make sure that everything is nicely covered. So look down, you see the fast forward button, and then I won't have that feeling that I have to do it really fast. Okay, this is totally covered, corner covered. But you don't want to, you know, go through this. This is for later. So we have what we wanted down there. And we're gonna let it come down here. Oops, not too much, because this is turning into something awesome, so we want to keep that. Whoops. Don't spill it. And this is this has more to do with really manipulating your paint than it does with just pouring, as you can see, because I'm filling it up, but making sure that I don't touch these little things that are coming down, because that is your pattern and you don't want to disrupt that. So I'm just filling it in all around, and then in a bit I'll get my little toothpicks. And we're going to do some manipulating. Ooh, it's getting dirty here. Don't want that. And there's still bubbles in the paint. And that is something that someone told me about, something they give to children, but I don't think that's going to work. Because you never know how that, if you put that in the paint, you don't know how that's going to do something to the paint. Oops, and back. Oops, not too much. We want to keep that nice. Now I have to turn it around. And the bigger it gets, the more you have to, you know, really be careful how you turn the painting. But one of these bottles is absolutely something you gotta have if you're gonna do this type of painting. Okay, that's nicely covered. That is covered. A little bit down here. Still want to hold on to all the little lines that are going through it, because that makes up for the pattern and you don't want to disrupt it. Okay, now we have everything on there. I'm just tilting a little bit more, and now I'm going to get my little sticky and let's see what we can do with this. So again, guys, this is Winsor & Newton, and it has my all-time favorite pouring medium in it. And I will put that in the first comment under this video, and you will absolutely know exactly what I mixed into this. There's one down here. Okay, this is going to take a little bit because it's a bigger painting, but as you can see, you can still pull these, what do we call them? I don't know what we could call them, but you can pull these things down, and up here we want them to move over the edge. This one too. And got to be careful with my sleeve that I don't get my sleeve running straight through it. That would be a disaster. Okay, I think we're there. And I do have to really get rid of a few of those. I'm not going to be torching this bit here because I really don't want to do that. I will be torching the white. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I'm just going to let it dry like this. The thing is that what I have in my mind is that I want to add gold to the to this whole thing. But the gold I'm going to add when it's dry, and I can show you how I'm going to do that in a bit. So stay with me here. Just going to manipulate this a little bit more. I like this. I like where this sort of fades into the background. That is really nice. it's not all over the place, but you know, sometimes you just can't have it all. So we're going right through there. I see a little spot there. Okay, we're ready. So stay with me and I'll show you how I'm going to do the gold. Okay, I have a lot of paint on the table, so I'll just have to put a little cloth on there. Now, here we have the one I did last week. And I'm going to do it with, I think I should do it with a glaze medium. Okay, I'm going to do this with a gloss medium. It's a gloss glaze, which I usually use for my transfers. So what I want is a really fine art glitter, and we're going to put that in the medium. Then give it a little swirl. That's not enough. A little bit more. This is the finest glitter I've ever seen. So, and then I want to just dot it on here. Be very careful. But this is going to dry very much transparent. I'm a little jittery because I haven't had anything to eat yet. I have to have dinner, lunch. So when you see, you already see what's going to happen, but you know, don't worry about the glossy little bits, because this one isn't varnished yet, and we're going to be varnishing it in a bit when this is all dried up. Oops, that's a little bit too much, I guess. That's nice. This one. This one. Oh, I skipped one or two up here. And I might even put on a resin on this one. I think that might look really cool. Let's see what happens when we do this. Just a little layer of glitter. I think that'll look really cool. You can't really see it, but it just leaves behind a tiny little bit of glitter. And that's really all we want. We don't want to make it like a Christmas ball. That's not really, you know, what I'm going for. It's more that I just want a little accent here and there to make it just that little bit more interesting. And it's really leaving a little trace of glitter, but not much. That's it. So this is it. That's all I want to do. Or maybe I'd like to do the center part, but okay, we'll just choose not to do that. So we'll leave it exactly like this. I have to clean off my my brush. But all you need is glitter and something to put it in. You could do that in pouring medium because that works fine. You could do that in bookbinder's glue, and of course the glaze medium that I use for transfers, you can use that also. So that all works. Okay guys, that's it from me. So I'll see you back. I just might do another one, but then I'm gonna use almost no paint at all. I want a lot of negative space and a really fine line of this in the middle, and that's what I'm trying to go for. You never know if it's gonna happen, if it's gonna be possible, but we'll see. So thanks for watching now. I love you all to pieces as always. See you in a bit.